What is up, guys? This is Team Uberman today, and today we are doing an exciting deck profile on Dimensional Police. And this time we're going to complete the video, and this is not just any deck profile. This is going to be on Ultimate Great Daikaiser. The card that everyone's been waiting for. Alright, starting Vanguard is still Goyusha. Goyusha is now a main target for your opponent to retire. Right now, because I'll show you the plays. Right now I'm running the standard version in Japan. You run 3 Ultimate Great Dimensional Robo Great Daikaiser. His skill is this. Combos great with the Break Ride. The Break Ride, I'll tell you the Break Ride skill first. Break Ride skill first. Counterblast 1, select the Dimensional Police unit on the Vanguard circle, gains 10k in a crit, and it gains a new skill. Whenever you drive check a grade 3, you can break one card in your opponent's shield, and if it's a perfect card, you nullify it. Ultimate Great Daikaiser's skill is Counterblast 2. When he attacks, you triple drive. No other unit at this moment has this skill. He combos really well. He'll be cross-ran, and in my build, I run 10 grade 3s, so more likely when you drive check, you're going to hit the grade 3 and get rid of the perfect. It's really scary with your opponent. And with Goyusha, after you rode him and they somehow still survive, ride the Break Ride skill, do it again. I usually go into one Ultimate Great Daikaiser. I only run one. Just that way he swings for cross numbers. And not only that, when you run out of Counterblast, if you notice his deck's kind of Counterblast heavy with a Break Ride and Ultimate Great Daikaiser. He swings with a crit every turn. He still hits cross-ride numbers, and your opponent has to guard him every turn. And then finally, the card that fixed D-Robo's previous problem, Shadow Kaiser. Shadow Kaiser, you don't care about his limit break 4 skill. It just gains 5k. Who cares about that? What you care about is his rear guard skill. When you control the Break Ride on your Vanguard circle, Counterblast 1, put him into the soul, Superior Cross Break Ride. Yes. It's pretty much ride him. If he rush you, you have 4 damage. Call him. Skill, Counterblast 1. And Superior Cross Break Ride. Yes, it costs on that turn you waste 4 Counterblast, but you punish your opponent for rushing you. And now they have to either overguard or take the crit. It's really devastating, especially when you triple drive. Grade 2 lineup, I run the same amount of grade 2s as grade 3s. I'm only running 10 grade 3s. I mean 10 grade 2s and 10 grade 3s as well. 4 12k attackers. Why? Because you need them. Really good 12k attackers. 4 Kaisers. Why? Because he's a mini Break Ride. You gain 5k, and he helps really well with the Commando Laurel. When you ride him, he really helps with Commando Laurel. That way, your opponent's forced to perfect guard early, or if not, take it because your Vanguard's going to be swinging for 23. And then finally, 2 10k vanillas. I'm not running the promo simply because it's Counterblast heavy, and it's not bad 10k ass, and even better, it helps against the Aqua Force matchup. And then grade 1 lineup, 4 perfect guards. Run 4 perfect guards. You need them. Everything is too big, everything gains a crit, you need 4. And especially the D-Robo ones. 4 Dimariners. I run this for the grade 1 ride and for the Link Joker matchup. That way, when he's 13k body, Soul Blast him. Now he swings for 16. Guard me, sir, please. And my favorite, that way when you Break Ride, since he swings for 28 by himself, you Soul Blast him, it's 31. More cards your opponent has to guard with. 3 Daikaisers, early game rush, 10k attacker. I'm not running the grade 1, you Soul Blast them, Counterblast 1, and if your Vanguard hits, you draw a card. It's not worth it. It's too Counterblast heavy. So, and then finally, the best card in the deck, Commando Laurel. He really combos well with the Break Ride and the Cross Break Ride. His skill is this: when the Vanguard hits, anything. Can be a rear guard, can be the Vanguard, anything. Even if your opponent is playing Glendios and they Rubidium you, his skill is this: when it hits, the Vanguard hits, rest 4 units, your Vanguard restands. It helps to just generate hand, and it's terrifying for your opponent because they don't want you to gain advantage. And then the most scariest thing in the world, 12 crits. Play 12 crits, don't play draw triggers. Reason why I don't play draw triggers is because with draw triggers, I draw triggers and I draw grade 3s. In this deck, your grade 3s are considered triggers. It's really there. This with a triple drive is very devastating. Forces your opponent to guard more. This is Scott, by the way. He's one of, I just wanted to get in. Yeah. And then finally, 4 heal triggers. You need a heal and a backup plan when you gotta take a damage.
What happens when you heal on 6?
You go back to 5. All right, guys. That's my Domestic Bullies deck profile. This is Team Ubermans. We're signing out. Like, subscribe.